everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Assassin's Creed Unity, my 100% series. I'm still a little bit sick today, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming for. But as of right now, we are shooting for 2 hours. So I'm actually drinking, not really tea, but it's like hot water with lemon juice and honey. Hoping this will help soothe my throat. Typically, whenever I get sick, I tend to get worse before I get better, which is, I guess, pretty common. I did want to show something off, so first things I want to do is I want to go home and I want to go into Manage Game and Add-ons. So if we look at games, I did actually buy this Secrets of the Revolution. This actually had 3 missions. One of them is a murder mystery, so that's something I'm actually excited about doing. But it also gave me a bunch of Unity credits, and I actually bought the time saver for having all the pair stories appearing on the map. So that's one thing that I did before I started streaming. Another thing that I noticed is if you go into the synchronization thing and you go into Helix riffs, we have done 5 of these riffs, but we're only at 50% and we're only missing 2. I think I know why it says that we're only missing 2 riffs. We're only missing, we're at 50%, and that's because we didn't do these challenges. So we're gonna start with doing those challenges right now. I'm actually very excited for today. This is probably the game I've been kind of looking forward to a little bit. A lot of the games I'm covering on my channel are just kind of going in and out. Like some games I'm actually excited to play, some games I'm actually not excited to play. This game is kind of turning into a game that I'm kind of looking forward to because of the amount of progress you've been making.
Bienvenue dans ma boutique, mon ami.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get these challenges done.
We thought we'd lost this assassin for good. His life is in your hands now. Find him. I think this data could really help us. This will come in handy. Hold on. Decrypting.
I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to finish this.
Good. Our techs will start analyzing the data right away. Wow. This should make our researchers very happy.
Okay? I'm already beginning to sweat.
This data comes from deep within the helix. Well done.
I had to wipe the sweat off my brow.
Nicely done. We need all the data we can find. Okay, we have our agent's location. The simulation will start collapsing soon. Hurry!
Okay.
There's the agent. Get him out. He's free. Well done. Wow, this should make our researchers very happy. Let's hope that contains something valuable.
Okay, almost there.
Seconds left. Excellent. This could hold some major unstable secrets. 5 seconds. 3.
I'm actually gonna restart the memory.
We thought we'd lost this assassin for good. His life is in your hands now. Find him. Good job. The more data we can get, the better. Wait, this data is encrypted. I think this data could really help us.
I have to wait until this thing goes away.
Excellent. This could hold some major unstable secrets. This will come in handy.
Okay.
Good. Our techs will start analyzing the data right away. I think this data could really help us.
I don't know if I can
We
be
know where
able
the
to do
assassin is.
this.
Get to him now. Another piece of the puzzle. Well done. Not much time now. Great find. You found him. You've done it. Good.
Okay.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this one either.
There's 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know I'm supposed to do this.
Assassin for good. His life. in your hands now. Find him. Excellent.
I'm actually gonna restart from the beginning again because I gotta waste a lot of time. I was actually trying to think about the best way.
The more data you can collect, the better your reward. But the assassin is more important. Sending the data to the lab now. I think this data could really help us. Wait a second. This one's encrypted.
Okay.
Wait a second. This one's encrypted. Good job. The more data we can get, the better.
Okay.
Great find.
I'm actually gonna go and grab that, I see like a green point over there.
This data comes from deep within the helix. Well done. Keep up the good work. Assassin position triangulated. You found him.
I hate how there's a delay between
Wow. This
when
should
I
make our researchers
knock a
very
guy
happy.
down when I can immediately attack.
Quick, time is running out. This will come in handy. There's the agent. Get him out. Hold on a second. I need to decrypt it. He's out of the system. Good work.
I don't think I can be able to do this either. I'll come back to this because this is just kind of complicated. I may need to look into a video,
Excellent.
figure out how I'm supposed to do
Controls
this.
the nature of stereo secrets. Data received. 10 seconds left. Our operative is safe and sends us thanks.
Okay, well, we can't do that, so let's just go ahead and go back to Helix. I'm definitely gonna need to look into a video to figure out like how I'm supposed to do that. No, get me out of here. I don't.
Assassin for good. His life is in your
I
hands.
said back to Helix. Now what I think I want to do is God damn it. What I think I want to do is I want to do this murder mystery that I unlocked. And I'm also going to turn on this fan. Because I'm just sweating buckets right now.
How are you, Anna?
I'm actually really gonna, there's actually a couple things, there's actually, through this, please. This is honestly, one thing that I am looking forward to for today is actually finishing up this, district we were working on and doing the main story. We're actually very close to being able to, get master locks picking. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Alexander Loisak, in his 30s, nicely dressed, a gaping hole pierces completely through his chest from front to back. He has a surprised expression on his face.
Who would do such a thing? Oh, my poor Alexander.
The solar cannon. Go away. The famous solar cannon at the Palace Royale, smoke is still wafting from the barrel at the base of his pedestal. Named by the inventor and manufacturer is engraved Robert Rousseau, clockmaker, 12 Galerie de Valois, Palace Royale. Bouquet, a charming bouquet of fresh flowers.
I come by every day to set my pocket watch. I saw the young man waiting over there, holding a bouquet of flowers. Then bam! Very upsetting, as you can imagine. I did notice one thing. The cannon usually points in a different direction.
We had a rendezvous. I arrived at the stroke of noon, and that cannon suddenly fired. He was instantly killed. As far as I know, he hadn't an enemy in the world.
Personal letter. It appears to have been dropped by the victim. Dear Alexander, it is with great joy and excitement that I accept your invitation to meet on the 13th Thermidor at noon, exactly near the famous cannon at the Palace Royale. On the letter's recipient's address, 7 Rue de la Manoy.
Hey, good looking. Oh, the murder. I feel sorry for the poor guy, but it was a real show. Pretty much blew a giant hole in him. You know who you should talk to? Sergeant Saint-Brie. He's the veteran loads that cannon every morning. Check Café Février. Table by the window.
Last night, I did manage to wake up and I swear I saw somebody fiddling with the cannon. Then he limped away. Cripple, I guess. I can't tell.
Okay.
I heard the shot and all the screaming. I'm the inventor of that cannon, you know. Quite ingenious, I think. Unfortunate business, the killing, but it will bring attention to my invention.
I'm really sure that's motive, but it is kind of interesting how he just seemingly was unfazed by the murder.
I come here quite often. I was here this morning, in fact. It's the only time I've seen someone sitting with the sergeant over there. As it happens, I recognised the man. I served under him as a fusilier, Colonel de Frolois. As it happens, I think I know the man from the army days. I don't recall the name, but I believe he became a scientist of some sort. He may actually work at the Collège de Quatre Nations.
Gonna talk to you?
Damn it, I missed the old thing. Nah, otherwise today pretty much like any other. Unless you count the old colonel who come limping in early this morning, had a coffee with a sergeant. They seem like old pals.
Colonel, and he was limping, so it could be the cripple, that quote-unquote cripple that the guy saw.
I am Sergeant Saint-Brie, veteran of the Corsican campaign, and I don't take kindly to jokes, young man. It is my honor and duty to load that damn solar contraption every damn morning. I load it with scraps of paper. Paper! Couldn't hurt a child. The day was a day like any other. Now, leave me alone.
Cafe for rear, box of cartridges, box of multi-grade blank cartridges. Okay, well here's another location. I don't know who to blame. I don't have like any ideas of who's the culprit here. My money is still on the quote unquote cripple that the guy saw messing with the cannon. Who was apparently a colonel. But I don't know what reason he would have to kill him.
Cet homme passe sa vie sur les toits des immeubles.
Excuse me. Let's see, Victim's House Competition Handbill. The scientific competition, the Academy of Sciences announces a patriotic competition. The winner shall be that chemist who demonstrates a workable method of increasing the stability of explosive powders. The winning method will be used in service or the valorous armies of the Republic. Entrants must apply to Prefect Citizen Juggernaut at the College des Constellations. The winner to be announced the 18th of Vandermeyer, year 2. Victim's House threatening letter. Just remember, Alexander, that if I were ever to discover or even suspect that you are seeing someone else, I will not take it well. Be warned then, my love for you is that strong, Pauline. Letter from Victim's father. I admonish you, dear son, it is no virtue to simply proceed as if all will be well, unless we all work behind the scenes as best we can. The monarchy will never be reinstated, and the entire country will drift into fractious civil wars. Loving father. Letter from Victim's friend. I suggest a romantic lunch in the Palace Royale. A daytime TT, I don't know what that is always fresh and invigorating. Meet her at the park just as the solar cannon is to fire. That would surely be an exciting start to any run of Bougie and Claude. Get out of there.
C'est distrayant.
Oh, someone stop him! He ran that way! Oh!
Okay. Here we are, finally made it. Guess we're just about made it. Come on. Here we are.
Whoever you are, take care to speak to Citizen de Frolois with the greatest respect. He is a veteran of the Corsican campaign, and his military prowess is only matched by his scientific expertise in chemistry and ballistics.
My time is much too important to answer impertinent questions. Address yourself to my aide de camp.
Venez découvrir les merveilles culinaires qu'il concocte, accompagné comme toujours.
Good morning, citizen.
d'une sélection de
I'm
vins
afraid that we cannot accept any more entries into the contest.
Palais Égalité.
However, you can still make a monetary pledge to the revolutionary cause.
Encore, l'inspecteur
Just sign
en chef
here.
d'Angers sollicite votre aide.
Okay.
L'un d'entre vous sait où il se
I don't see like anyone
caserne de la garde.
else to talk to.
Oh, les choses les agitent, mais quoi?
You know, I think that considering that we talked to people over here, then maybe like the other clue is over here as well. Oh, I see something.
Théâtre du boulevard Saint-Martin organise un festival patriotique permanent. Nos
List of competitors, official contenders for the Gunpowder Formula competition. Antoine Laurent de Lavoisier, 13 Rue de la Gaspard Mose, Comte du Peru, 21 Gallery de Montpensier, Palace Royal. Colonel Charles Louis Boudre de Froiloy, 48 Avenue de Lutece. Robert Rousseau, 3 Gallery de Valois, Palace Royal. I don't know where to go from here.
En dépit des événements et préoccupations politiques, la bienveillante fraternité de Saint... Oh!
I honestly don't know where to go from here. Let's go into our database, case files. I don't know where else to go. I'm actually gonna look this up because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Laboratory is the one that I didn't find. So where's the laboratory? I don't know where the laboratory is. Where is Robert Rousseau? Yeah, I know where it is. Sorry if you hear me coughing. I literally can't do anything about it. I'm sick.
Watch here, my friend. I'll have you in Charlot's arms in no time.
Okay, so the laboratory is right above Robert Rousseau. Scientific apparatus, beakers, scales, thermometers, distillation supplies, various compounds, etc. Let's see, this is something different. Scientific competition. The Academy of Sciences announces a patriotic competition. The winner shall be that chemist who demonstrates a workable method of increasing the stability of explosive powders. The winning method will be used in service or the valorous armies of the Republic. Entrance must apply to prefixes and Juggernaut at the College de Quatrainations. The winner will be in. This is actually something we saw before. This is something we saw at what's the name's house. Barrel. Several barrels labeled water directly above the table. Cracked window. A large pane has a crack of huge concrete concentric circles. At the center is an embedded military-grade projectile, which appears to have been fired from the gardens below. However, it failed to completely pierce the window. The laboratory notes, the front cover is inscribed Gaspard Mong. The book is full of scribbled formulas. The bottom of one page is written, I believe I have the answer. The price will certainly be mine. Oh, I see. Vials, a container of silver rocks marked elemental potassium. Now, I actually don't know who this person is. I have no idea who the killer is. Colonel Charles Loudre de Froiloy. He's found at the academy. I hate tea so much. It's really like the best thing to drink when you're sick. It's just, I know that there's a lot of people that actually, I met several people that actually claim that tea is actually tastes really good, but it's just, I never liked it. Maybe I just haven't had the right tea though.
Right there! I want a word with you! Que le tiers est là. Qui n'a pas son exemplaire? Déjà 40 000 lecteurs.
My time is much too important to answer impertinent questions. Address yourself to my aide-de-camp. It was a stupid mistake. My only thought was to disrupt an experiment. But I am the most deserving scientist. Just look at how ingenious was my plot.
I would not have guessed that he was a guy, but apparently he is.
It was a stupid mistake. My only thought was to disrupt an experiment. But I am the most deserving scientist. Just look at how ingenious was my plot.
Any fool could have figured that one out, I imagine. Still, take a weapon if you like.
Blunderbuss. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take care of these 3 missions before we clear out this district to collectibles. And I think I am actually going to stream until for 2 hours today. I just need to take care of my throat and get some rest. Regardless on how I'm feeling, I do want tomorrow's live stream with Sly Cooper to be the last live stream. So I will be streaming longer if I have to, which, since that's the case, I honestly hope to God that I'm actually feeling like better enough to actually stream for 4 hours without like getting any issues. I'm just really fighting the urge to just cough. Hey, Simon Prizrock.
Ah, bienvenue, citoyen.
Stop!
I am a little bit sick right now, so I hope that I don't disgust you if I get into a coughing fit. But I hope your day is going great. And I'm actually drinking tea right now.
you want then?
Are you a royalist?
What exactly are you...
I'm actually gonna turn on notifications. Yeah, like I don't like to have it on when I'm doing murder mysteries, but I like to have it on when I'm doing open world stuff.
C'est amusant.
This is most bothersome. Most bothersome indeed. I am the Comte de Cassini. Until some months ago, the director of the Paris Observatory.
The National Assembly meddles in everything.
We must flee to the countryside. But I have foolishly left several celestial observations in the observatory itself.
It would be ever so delightful if you could recover those.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Take him from behind.
Okay, let's go in to grab these notes.
What the devils?
You traitor, die! Try to dig me, Corn! There you are! Christ, you will suffer!
Okay, moving on.
Hey! Stay there, citizen! Oh, Christ!
Okay. Feel this.
What was that? You're mine!
And you're dead.
Oh! Stay there, you! Bloody revolutionary bastard! You're all dead.
And you're dead. Excuse me. I swear to God, like, I really hate it when I get sick. It's just, it can just knock me, just completely just take me out of commission for weeks. I actually got, I never actually have gotten COVID, but I have gotten, what's it called? There's like a version of the cold that is essentially is worse, and I can't remember what it's called. But I remember.
Ah, yes. These These observations confirm several of my ideas.
My husband means to say, thank you for your much-needed help.
Let's quit this city, my love, while we're able.
I'm actually gonna look into this because that's gonna drive me crazy because it's actually just it completely took me out of commission for like 3 weeks. So it's called I don't know. It's some type of illness. I can probably find the medication that I used to take it because it actually did tell me that it actually did tell me what the disease or illness that it was essentially meant for. That I had that was on the thing, but some type of cold that's essentially like worse than a cold or a flu, and I tried to treat it with normal Robitussin cough syrup, and essentially it completely was ineffective because I was treating it with the wrong medication, and I completely was taken out of commission for like 3 weeks. So I think I'm actually taking the same medication that I used.
What am I to do? Where can my husband be?
I think I'm taking the same medication that I used for that illness, so I can probably just figure out like what I had like a year ago.
Madame Lavoisier, what's the matter?
My husband and I were about to conduct an experiment on a poisonous gas, but he went for a walk and hasn't returned. I'm worried about those hooligans who follow Marat. Who knows what they might have done? They're often found near the Pantheon.
Don't worry, I'll find him.
I actually need to drink some more tea. Oh god. Throat is really itchy. I can actually force myself and just kind of hold in a cough or a sneeze. It's something that I kind of learned to do over time, so I can actually hold off on coughing into the mic for a long period of time, but there's always like a moment when it just comes out. I love the crowd density in this game.
The law, citizen. Why do you not respect it? I do, and it gives me the authority to crush you. I didn't imagine. Christ, not moving.
Why does it look like you're hovering over a dead body?
Violent death column. Still warm.
Certains se croient tout permis.
Évidemment.
One thing I do kind of feel like these tail missions are just kind of ridiculous in this game because these guys just never turn back. Like in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 2. The only missions are more difficult because the guys were actually more suspicious, I guess, and they optionally turn around like to see if they're being followed. Not the case here.
What do you want from me? Think we wouldn't figure out it was a fake name? I have no idea what
Nobody
you're
likes
talking
an
about.
comedian.
You're mistaking me for someone else, I swear!
Yeah, I was worried he was gonna turn around. He's just completely just off on in his own world, not even remotely suspicious that I'm following him. I just really don't have anything to worry about here. Although I am just kind of curious to see how long this guy's gonna go. Seriously, where is he going?
I get it. You're a royalist. You've got this coming, then. Die, you coward!
Okay.
At some point, you'll be less effort to me dead. Make sure you keep that in mind before your next adventure.
Where is he going? Seriously.
Sommes-nous en affaires?
J'étais pas manchot avant de traverser l'océan. Je reviens, la patrie me tend pas les bras. Comment je vais faire sans votre aide? Un petit geste, monsieur Dan.
You need to pay. You don't leave me alone. I'm going to report you to your superiors. Answering like that is not smart.
Where is he going? How far do
I don't like your attitude. Quite enough of this.
That's the first time a telling target has turned around.
Another sheep caught up in the slaughter. Poor stuff.
You want me to come over and crush you, you pillock? Stick him from the sides! Get round! Keep him busy! You're done for!
Freaking dick. God, he was just completely unfazed by the smoke bombs.
They took my formula. We can't let them use it. It's an improvement on the smoke bombs I developed for you assassins to make them poisonous. Some fellow here has it.
I'll find it. You go reassure your wife.
Yeah, I need... God damn it. I don't want to do that, you freaking piece of shit. I didn't want to do that. I was trying to open the map and I accidentally opened my thing.
What? Thief! Thief! Help! I've been robbed! Someone stop him!
Here, brother.
Bonjour, citoyen.
Okay, let's go ahead and take care of this.
We've got to find somebody you can...
That was interesting.
A-t-il perdu la raison?
Bloody hell. He won't hold out much longer. I'll make you pay.
What? Oh my god, that's so stupid! I didn't mean to use my medicine. I'm actually... Get down off of the chair, Arno! So many freaking royalists here.
Didn't all let you say that? You
Come on. There we go. Okay, let's go back to the boss here. Get down, Arno.
On dirait que ça s'agite là-bas. C'est ça, c'est de jouer des...
Look, I don't. I'll get you right here. Revolutionary days are numbered, sir.
Yeah, let's keep move on. I probably shouldn't have initiated combat there, but I just want to get them out of the way because they're probably going to aggro me.
Remarquer. Won't stand here while you insult me.
Chez moi, probablement. Pitié.
Here with you, brother. Shut up. You can't escape. It's time to die, cop.
And I will lose him in 3, 2, 1. Guess not. There we go.
Clairement quelque chose. Autant de manière qu'un costume.
Le pamphlet de l'abbé vous permet de mettre les choses.
Arno, we're so glad to see you.
My good fellow. And the formula is safe?
We knew you'd put things right.
Écoutez, mon ami, je ne veux pas d'ennui.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get to work and clearing out this desert of collectibles. I have another cough like right on the border. My tea is cold.
Get back here, you brat! I got 10 inches of steel for you! Hold it there, back!
Let's see here. The one thing that I will say, since it's looking like that we're gonna be ending the stream in about like 45 minutes. Next time we will be finishing up this district and getting started on sequence 8.
J'imagine que c'est dangereux.
Tous les clients sont les bienvenus.
And hopefully I feel better, you know, like better tomorrow where I can actually stream the full stream without any issues. But I'm gonna try and do it regardless. I do want that tomorrow's Sly Cooper to be the final Sly Cooper stream.
C'est amusant.
I will say my mornings today has been just kind of wonky. I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning after falling asleep at about midnight. And I was not only so congested, but I had such a headache. And I was so groggy that I ended up like trying to go back to sleep, but it actually made my headache worse. And I slept in until 10. And I still felt a little bit groggy. But, I honestly also kind of felt a little bit more sick as well. God, come on. Being sick is not fun, I tell you that much.
Come here! I'll smash you like an old potato!
There you go.
Le tueur a pris la fuite! Rattrapez-le!
I'm very bad at this. Keep on doing it too early or too late.
Quelle vision éprouvante!
Okay. So I got some courtesans there.
Come here! I'll get you!
Nice try. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this cockade. And we'll kind of go over here and grab these guys and kind of go back and land and just kind of go in a little zigzag pattern. There is an achievement for collecting every single Cockade, and I imagine there may come a time when we will be getting that very soon. Hey, we got a new color scheme for 100 Cockades. Oh, I actually like Pure Shadow. Go with that. Is there any that are still locked? Doesn't look like it. Honestly, I don't know if they're supposed to be black, but it almost looks kind of blue. I need to figure out how to get onto this tree. Arno. There we go.
On croirait qu'il dirige la France, mais c'est un accumulateur.
Just got 1,000 florins from that, or whatever the currency is. I keep on wanting to call them florins, but they're not called florins. I keep on forgetting what they're called. Let's go down. It's weird how there's like a main mission marker here. That's not where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be over here. Since we're here, you may as well just grab this. Really do apologize for coughing so frequently. Once again, I'm kind of sick right now, so Can't really control my illness. Bronchitis! That's the illness I was thinking of. I had bronchitis like a year ago, and I was treating it with, cold medicine, like flu medicine. And because I was treating it with the wrong medicine, it wasn't really working on getting rid of it. But I had bronchitis. That's the thing that I had. Finally came to me.
Patience, l'ami. Tu penses me faire peur avec ces deux autres à 20? Tu ne seras point payé. Tu connais mal, mon frère.
Got 4 more, wait, 18, 19, 20, 21. 3 more in this area. Wait, 18, 19, yeah, that's correct. My pessimism was added again. Yeah, this 3-star chest, can't pick it. While we're in the excuse me. While we're in the area, god damn it. While we're in the area, we may as well restock on our supplies. I'm actually starting to get a headache from coughing so much. And my headache, I mentioned before that I had a headache when I woke up, but that kind of more or less went away, but starting to come back.
I said I want all the money you've got. Pay up! I'm not gonna let you. Under it, die! I'll pay you!
I do kind of feel like that most streamers, when they're under the weather, they would kind of not stream because they're sick. From my experience, not streaming for a week, like taking a day or two off because you're not streaming, tend to have a negative effect on the growth of your channel. I actually took a couple sick days because I actually put myself in vacation mode quite a few times on Twitch. One of them was because my mom was just got out of the hospital and she needed help taking care of herself. So I had to put myself in vacation mode for a couple weeks while I took care of my mom. But the other thing was I got really sick. Like, this was back when I had bronchitis, and I was just, it was just completely disgusting. What I was experiencing, and I essentially put myself in vacation mode, and I had it in vacation mode for like 2 weeks until I got better enough to stream. And in those 2 weeks, I was at like 40 followers or whatever. I went down to like 35. So it's just from my experience, if I don't stream for a week, then people will, I'm assuming they think that I have abandoned my channel and I'm really just taking care of myself or people close to me. And people unfollow me because of that. Like, from my experience, it may not affect like big name Twitch streamers. I don't know, like Penguin Zero or something. I think he's a Twitch streamer. But it does affect small channels like me, who isn't even like at 100 followers. is also something that I have been kind of surprised about. And I'm really hesitating on whether or not I should discuss this. But some big name Twitch streamers, and I'm not going to say who, have actually been turning to OnlyFans, which really surprised me. And it's not just like female streamers as well, it's also male streamers. There is a douchebag YouTuber named Jack Doherty who's kind of infamous on YouTube, and he's just kind of like a horrible human being, if I'm gonna be honest here. But he has a couple models on OnlyFans that he has contracts where he just kind of can profit off of their success. So it's kind of sad, but there are people that kind of use others for their success, but it's also kind of humorous, I guess, to see that some Twitch streamers are kind of turning to that platform. And I'm already aware of one Twitch streamer in particular that has done that, but I'm not gonna name drop her because I don't want people to get mad.
Christ! So...
Oh, it's down below. I thought it was on this floor. That had to be really bad to miss that one. Oh my god, that was bad. God, it was progressively getting worse as I was coughing. It's a good thing I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer. Really going to try and get the collectibles done, and then I'll just be ending things off. I'm really hoping that I feel better enough tomorrow when I'm streaming Sly Cooper. If I'm still sick, what I may end up doing is just kind of canceling tomorrow's stream. Because I'd rather stream when I'm just completely well than stream with just coughing my lungs out.
Someone's gonna pay for this. Hey, come back here!
Three-star chest, can't pick it.
Un homme bien étrange.
Oh.
Un homme comme on en voit peu.
Moderate filth!
Dude, he should not have pistols.
Nice try! I will catch you!
Okay, let's go ahead and we will grab this nomad chest and we'll kind of go ahead and clear out stuff near the top. And I think that may do it for today, like once we like get those collectibles done. I'll be saving the other stuff for next time. It's just I do understand that people may not be interested in hearing me coughing my lungs out, but I'd rather have some content than no content. And hopefully it will feel better next week, but...
Ah, il se passe quelque chose là-bas. Oh! Oh! Je me suis laissé un peu
I'm definitely not as congested as I was yesterday, but I still have like a really itchy throat, so I feel a little bit better than yesterday, but typically I tend to get worse before I get better whenever I get sick. So for a second there I thought I was in the wrong district, but it looks like we're still good.
Parole, mais il se passe quelque chose? Ah!
Okay, let's go ahead and pick this.
Je ne m'attendais pas.
que vous êtes cruel quand je...
That's cool. Is that like a greenhouse on the roof? Kind of looks like it. That's actually a really cool building. It's a little greenhouse on the roof. That's really cool. Look at this. I actually have like a deep appreciation for like nature and stuff, so it's just kind of cool. There's actually a greenhouse you can climb on. I just think that's a nice little detail. It's just completely random detail, but I do kind of like that.
Well, if it isn't my old friend.
Hey, there we go. Arno, open the chest. Okay, another artifact set complete. Go ahead and climb up to the roof and we will grab that cockade, and it should be the last cockade in the district. This is also a really cool design. I don't know what this type of thing is, but it looks cool. really wonder how close I am to getting a level. That time I had the common sense to mute my mic. $30 of 40 chests in this district. Soon to be 31.
Oh, c'est un peu fort. Oh, vous n'avez pas... Doucement.
Bientôt fini. Ce sera notre dernière séance de pause. Rassurez-vous. Je ferai ensuite les derniers détails.
Okay, so that does it for all the collectibles we have in this district. I will say one thing. This is actually going to be the end of the stream, but next time we will be clearing out these missions. I will also be looking into how to get these optional objectives done, try to figure out like the optimal route to getting this. And yeah, that's kind of what you can expect for next time. We will also be starting and completing Sequence 8 and getting started on clearing out the last district in the main game. Before we wrap things up, let's go ahead and go back to Cafe Theater because there's one thing I do want to check out. So first and foremost, we are actually going to get our money from the chest.
Working late, I see, sir.
And then we're going to go upstairs and see our trophy. Because I imagine this has actually gone up since I first started this. So Helix Earth completion 2 of 3. This is for the okay.
Shame I'll never be able to tell anybody about this one.
Funny how Arno says that. Single player mementos, Blacksmith Hammer, Player Sequence 1. Initiation Childless, Player Sequence 2. Hidden Blade Replica, Finish Sequence 3. Poison Pen, Finish Sequence 4. German Silverware, Finish Sequence 5. Elise's Gun, Finish Sequence 6. Blasted Bellic, Finish Sequence 7. That should be the last one. So as for accomplishments, I need to look into what these are for. Because I'm legitimately kind of curious to see how this is tracked. But as a total mementos, one thing that we actually haven't done, but we're only 53% total in mementos. We still have a few things left to do, but we cover all the artifacts. complete Nostradamus Enigmas and find this memento in the armor room. Yeah, this is definitely going to be like a long-term kind of thing, because we're not going to be starting the co-op mission of the heist anytime soon. That's all I wanted to look at. We really haven't made that much progress, but we're getting there. For this Curious, we have not like done enough to like get up to a single percentage, but I need to end the stream here, and I need to like take care of some stuff. I think I'm actually gonna make some more Theraflu and try and nurse my cold. So if you are remotely interested in what I see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I'm going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Unity yet again next Saturday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming Sly Cooper 1 and Thebes Raccoonus for hopefully the last time on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming... Sims 3 Pets for 100% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. If I am still sick, and if I feel worse tomorrow than I do today, then what I will actually do is kind of cancel tomorrow's Sly Cooper stream, and I will instead just kind of take a moment to just try and take care of myself, trying to get the cold to go away. But I think that's going to do it for today. Really do apologize if people kind of found my constant hacking to be disgusting. I'm really just stream, even like when I'm sick, I still like to stream because I really only have one chance to work on these games a week. So I really do apologize if people were disgusted with my coughing and my hacking, but hopefully this will be a thing of the past very soon, and hopefully at the very least it will be gone by next Friday. It probably will still be a little bit sick tomorrow, but if it's better when not coughing nearly as much, then I will actually be streaming Sly Cooper for hopefully the final time tomorrow. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and actually, before I go, there's actually something that I completely forgot about, and that is to go over the game that is going to be replacing Sly Cooper when that is finished, which is Saints Row 1, and I think I can actually show the secret achievements here. So once again, we will be, let me just quickly go through this list. When we cover Saints Row 1, we are going to be doing everything in story. We cannot do the multiplayer. These are the achievements that I have already done. And these are the achievements that we still have to do. We will not be tackling the multiplayer or the co-op in this game because it's simply not possible anymore. Because the multiplayer in Saints Row 1 is dead. This is a secret achievement we will be getting. But pretty much like all of these things we will be doing. All the main story mission achievements we will be doing. Not the co-op though. Yeah, this is definitely going to be something that's going to take us some time, but this is what we will be taking care of, like all of these, except for Dominator. That's once again a multiplayer thing. Multiplayer, and multiplayer. But we will be doing everything in the story. I did want to show that off because I was trying to show it off on Xbox 360, but I actually couldn't because it wouldn't actually show the secret achievements. But that's what we're going to be doing. Hopefully when we finish Sly Cooper is we're going to be starting Saints Row 1. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another post-stream session where I go over all the new entries for the database. It has been about an hour and a half since, actually it's been about an hour, somewhere about there, since I last ended the live stream. Immediately after my live stream ended, I actually went downstairs and I made myself a cup of Theraflu. I drank that and I just did a decent job of soothing my throat, so I feel a little bit better now. I'm not coughing as much, but I'm still a little bit irritated. My throat is still a little bit irritated, but I should be good enough to record this database section with no issues. I was actually considering not doing this until tomorrow or sometime during the week, but I did want to get this done. So by science, case summary, in an effort to improve the manufacture of gunpowder needed by the Revolutionary Army, the Academy of Sciences began a competition. Gaspard Monge is the favorite to win it. Colonel Froloy, jealous of his competitor Monge, reunites with an old army comrade, Sergeant Saint Brie, who loads his solar cannon daily. Froloy has realized that Monge's laboratory looks out over the Palace Royal Gardens. It has discerned that Monge has dangerously stored casks of water directly above his vials of elemental potassium. Froloy, as an ex-soldier, knows his ammunition and he swaps the light round for the blink that Saint Briz normally uses. He then limps his solar cannon in the dead of night and aims it at the rival's laboratory window. When the cannon goes off, the light round will pierce the window, knocking the water onto the potassium, and the resulting explosion will permanently disrupt Monge's experiments. However, Froloy did not anticipate an innocent passerby, Alexander Loissac, arriving directly in front of the cannon for his noontime rendezvous. Alas, Alexander was killed, and the projectile, slowed by its journey through Alexander's chest, failed to pierce Monge's window. Clever scheme foiled, and an innocent man killed. Let's see, John Dominic Cassini, astronomer from a family of scientific men. Cassini was born at the Paris Observatory on June 30th, 1748. In 1770, he entered the Royal Academy of Sciences and would gradually take his father's place at the Paris Observatory. During the Revolution, Cassini was commissioned to rethink the system of measurement. He thus set about devising the metric system. Cassini also participated in the plotting of a general map of France. His aristocratic background brought him into the conflict with the National Assembly, began opposing his plans for the observatory. He eventually resigned and was subsequently imprisoned. Released 7 months later, he withdrew to his provincial chateau de Toury. Madame Lavoisier, born in 1758, Marie Anne Perret Pauls, married at the age of 13. That's disgusting. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier, the chemist famous for the law of conservation of math. Dude, I really hope that this guy wasn't like 30 when he married this girl, because that's just wrong. Following her husband's interest, Madame Lavoisier made a serious study of chemistry herself, and thereafter played an active role in her husband's scientific experiments and discoveries. In addition to her work in the laboratory, she translated books from English to French to allow Antoine Laurent to further his scientific knowledge. Following her husband's execution, she protested vehemently against the arbitrary nature of the proceedings. She duly attended to her husband's posterity, gathering his papers and organizing the publication of his memoirs posthumously. Antoine Lavoisier, the great chemist of the 18th century, author of what would have become known as Lavoisier's Law. Nothing is lost, nothing is created, everything is transformed. Lavoisier also made significant contributions to the science of combustion, including the identification of oxygen and hydrogen, and his pioneering work on the list of elements. No one would better explain the world until Einstein. In terms of the revolution, Lavoisier was a supporter of new philosophical ideas and a new social order that called for the creation of social insurance and retirement funds for the elderly, the abolition of all forced work for peasants, as well as freedom of trade. Both before and during the revolution, he served on the Gunpowder Commission, which greatly improved the quality of French munitions. However, as a former member of the Firm General, a private tax collecting system under the monarchy, Lavoisier fell foul of the radical revolutionaries and was declared a traitor by the convention. In 1794, upon his arrest, Lavoisier, who had been conducting an experiment in his laboratory at the Royal Arsenal, requested a few days more to continue his work. The judge refused. The Republic needs neither scientists nor chemists. Before sending him to guillotine, Lavoisier's wife, Marie Anne, works alongside her husband in the laboratory as translator and assistant. She is largely responsible for securing his legacy as a scientist after the revolution. Still think it's wrong with the fact that a 13-year-old was married to presumably an older person. I don't know if it was stated how old Lavoisier was when he married that girl, but I still think it's kind of wrong. General Cafe Procope, opened in 1686 by the Sicilian Francesco Procopio Cotelli. The Cafe Procope went on to become one of the most prominent cafes of the 18th century. The intellectual center of Paris had shifted from the cafes of the left bank to those of the right bank. The Procope, situated at the time opposite a Comédie Française, was Française, I think that's how it's pronounced, was an intellectual, fervent meeting place of playwrights, chess players, renowned actors, writers, and philosophers. List of the cafe's noted patrons of the period would include Voltaire, Diderot, Ben Franklin, Danton, Marat, and Robespierre. College de Quatre Nations. Cardinal Mazarin, once a mere deacon with much to atone for, left 2 million livres. Part of his fortune amassed while governing France for 18 years to build this college, as well as an annuity. The houses he fellows selected from the four nations, namely the regions of Piedmont, Alsace, Flanders, and Artois. The college is one of the finest monuments in Paris. It houses the Institut de France and the superb Mazarin Library with its 275,000 volumes, many of which recovered from those who were guillotined or who immigrated, as well as from Louis XVI, labeled simply Louis Capet. It also offers stunning views of the river the Seine. In 1793, this high place of learning was transformed into a prison, since Paris was essentially a huge prison at the time. Its first detainees included painter Jacques Louis David, even though he had portrayed Marat in his bath, Dr. Guillotine, advocate of a painless Republican death, and Madame de Tourzel, governess to the royal children. Chapelle went on to become a sugar store reserved to the privileged few. Events. Potassium-water reaction. Until the 18th century, no distinction had been made between potassium and sodium. Only with the experiments of Humphrey Davy, following from Lavoisier, was elemental potassium finally isolated. When combined with water, potassium forms potassium hydroxide, resulting in a violent explosive reaction. Solar cannon of the Palais Royal, designed in 1786 by watchmaker and inventor Robert Rousseau. The solar cannon allowed strollers at the Palais Royal to adjust their timepieces when the sun reached the meridian. Their magnifying glass was arranged so that the sun's rays were directed to the touch hole of a small cannon. At noon precisely, it went off with a bang. Restored cannon works to this day. That's interesting. Okay, so that does it for all of the new entries for the database, and I will see you all next time.